Oh no, block. Miss it. I already muted. Yeah. Oh, Miss Aquarius. I'm done with her as well. I don't want anything to have to do with her. But I. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Don't. As you know, she's got some mental issues, and yeah, I know you don't. We are. We're friends. She's already muted. Yeah. No coming back. All right. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you for telling me. And as previously said, she has issues, and we just can only hope for her, but we don't necessarily need to interact with her. I understand that. That's right. Oh, we are friends. Okay. I don't think she can control it. That was an amazing. Go. I played this game just one time without you, and as soon as somebody accused me of being a bot because I was so accurate, it was like, trust me, I make as many mistakes as anybody else. Get it? So you watch me 20. You watch me 24 hours a day, or you can. I don't do anything when it comes to children. I kick out. I don't. I like adult women. Frankly, I like 45-year-old women. That's what I like. That's what I like. I don't know either, but you have to understand if you're going to be on a if like on a platform like I am 24 hours a day, you're going to get people who don't like you for whatever reason, make up things about. They're going to wonder why you're sitting on camera all the time, and that's what happened. I mean, I can't do anything about that. The only Oh, I understand that. Yeah, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to develop a relationship like that. I mean, absolutely. You and I would miss Aquarius. Yes, ma'am. You just block her, and so Aquarius, amazing strike. Trying. Oh, nice spare. Welcome. Oh, this is a tough one. It's great. You. Look at you is right. Oh no, Miss Aquarius dominating. Not with this score you're putting up. 62? You're going to double me. Get it. Perfect. Oh, that looked perfect. Yeah, but even if I got three strikes in a row, I don't think I'm getting you. Get it. Get it. No, I'm not. It's over, Miss Aquarius. It's over. Yes, ma'am. That's right. That's the kind I like the most, where we both win. Excellent. Congrats, Miss Aquarius. Don't let that. Undefeated in bowling, undefeated in friendship, my friend. Yeah, it's right. All righty. Get your beauty rest. There you go. No, not even close. You're good, Miss Aquarius. Don't let her. Don't pay her a second thought. God willing. See you in the morning. Excellent.
This podcast themselves unpack and emerge a mindset. Also, in the world of resentment, cynicism, anger against women, and deadly tyranny. It's the day of retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge. This is Incels. Listen to Incels on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Incels and start listening to the free iHeartRadio app today. Hey everybody, it's me, Katie Nolan, here to talk to you about a new podcast called Casuals, starting January 21st. It's a sports podcast, but for people who don't necessarily consider themselves as listeners of sports podcasts. It's just regular people laughing about sports, not screaming. I mean, we might scream, but it's going to be about something very silly and not about something as serious. We're just not going to take it seriously. Is this making sense? You guys kind of get the vibe. Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and click that follow button. Because listen, it's unclickable. You can always unclick it if you feel like that was a bad decision. It's not going to get a notification when you do that. But if you click it now, you'll never miss an episode. And that's ideal because it's going to be good. Oh, it's going to be good. Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and listen now. Which vaccines do you need? Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer. Sports on iHeartRadio. Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend. Baseball, the start of the NBA season, huge college football rivalries, and of course the NFL. Don't miss a second of the greatest reality show on the planet, sports. Play-by-play podcasts and local stations where you can join the conversation with real people. How is he still our coach? Open the free iHeart app and search your favorite league and start listening. Find me at 640. More stimulating talk. Coming up on the Monday edition of the Gary and Shannon Show, the Dodgers now 2 games into the World Series. We'll tell you where they stand as they come back for Game 3. The show starts at 9 a.m. Monday morning. Spoiler alert. They stand even with the Blue Jays. The Dodgers won tonight 5-1 over Toronto. So now the Dodgers have won. The Blue Jays have won. In Los Angeles on Monday for the next 3 games. That means the World Series could be won right here in LA if the Dodgers win all 3 games, of course. Toronto wins all 3 games, as well catch all the action on our sister station, AM 570 LA Sports. If you listen to the show enough on Saturday nights, you know I spend an inordinate amount of time talking about downtown Los Angeles, and it may be a little selfish because I live there, but the truth of the matter is, downtown LA is extremely important to Southern California. Los Angeles specifically, but the region. Because LA is the most important city, obviously, in Southern California. Downtown is the most important part of it. So, if it's failing, it sets a bad tone for the rest of the city. And right now, it's pretty much failing. A lot of folks say that it was on the up and up, and it did look to be on the up and up for much of the 2010s. And then COVID came along, and it was hit particularly hard because downtown LA relies a lot on workers coming to the office and using the services down there and supporting the small businesses, eating at the restaurants. And when that went away, the streets filled up with a different kind of clientele. The Downtown Los Angeles Residents Association put out a survey that we talked about here a few weeks ago with some of the representatives from that group, detailing their main concerns, which include crime. It includes the mental breakdowns that some of these homeless folks downtown are having. I mean, I live down there and see it. You see individuals walking down the street screaming at somebody that is not there, punching somebody who is not there. And I mean passionate, telenovela level arguments with no one. So it just creates a very scary environment. They've called on the city to remedy this. And one of the main things they asked for is more police on foot. They've also asked for a meeting with LA Mayor Bass, and they got their wish. They had a virtual meeting with LA Mayor Bass. I attended it, and I just happened to be a little bit surprised by some of her responses, and I'm going to play some for you, just to give you the idea. I know that LA is a big city. There are many of you who are from LA, live in LA, or you're here in Southern California. You know LA. But you're going to know parts of LA better than others, right? I mean, that's true of any horse. You can't know everything. You might be able to point to various neighborhoods on the map. But what do you know about their character? What do you know about their personality? I think most people know about downtown. That's the one part of the city that is probably more likely than others to bring you there if you're not from there. Crypto's there, theaters are there, shopping is there, work might be there. But here is what Mayor Bass said in the early moments of this meeting with the Downtown LA Residents Association. But I'll tell you, there's some downtowns that look superb. I was in last year when I went to the Democratic Convention in Chicago. You know, the mayor's going to join, of course, and I reached out to Mayor Johnson afterwards, and I said, I'm so jealous. Downtown Chicago is pristine, and that's what we should strive for too. That's what we should strive for too. A clean downtown like Chicago has. If only I knew somebody who could make some calls or issue some directives. You know, the mayor's office is at City Hall, which also happens to be located in downtown Los Angeles. I just thought that particular response was surprising because she didn't back it up with any plan. Like, I went to Chicago for the Democratic National Convention and just feel jealous about it. Not that had some meetings, took some notes, then came here, met with some downtown stakeholders, as they like to say, organizations.
On YouTube, can we just have the audio and no video? Would that be doable?
You realize you're talking to someone who knows nothing.
Well, I'm presenting that question.
Yeah, for the people that may know something. Yeah, the cats out there, the ships, they know this stuff. Some of them are really good at their shit.
I'm sorry for asking you to work overtime, but we need your input, dude. Is there a possibility we can live broadcast this on YouTube with just audio or with just video with no audio? Something where we can have you guys watch along with us.
We rarely ask you for stuff. Like, all we've asked you to do is subscribe to our Patreon, watch our YouTube, like, and subscribe
Discord,
to our
Instagram, Twitter.
But we ask you again now.
Yes.
Tell us how to do stuff.
Yes. So I'm stoked. Either way, we're reviewing it ASAP, dude. Because there's nothing we like more than a Brian Callen special. It's just for man hands. Okay, so this is posted by Haphazard. It's called He Never Puts His Hand on His Chest. Finally, some good old classic chins. One of our guys. He was only like 17 when he did that interview. Yeah. So it's like, oh, you know what's cool? You can show a video of me at 17 and I'm not gay. I don't know, bro. You know what? I think they're talking about sketch.
Oh. I've already forgotten. We just watched the sketch video. Not but 15 minutes ago. That's a crazy thing to say, though.
I mean, it's funny. But Chop is not known for being funny.
Yeah, can we watch that one more time?
We're breaking right now, dude. Brilliant. He was only like 17 when he did that interview.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe this is like, it's really cool. You can show a video of me at 17 and I'm not gay. I don't know, bro. You know when I was 17, you know, as a now, I've never done this. I bet. You did, right? When you're 17, you said this too. I know I'm 6'4".
How did I not see that coming either, man? I'm gonna go to the doctor and get my head checked. The title of the thing is that he's never put his hand to his chest, and they just sent the thing, so you know Fuck.
Go fast, don't die, dude.
That is so funny. This is the thing. Bob just says stupid, randomly homophobic things, and then he pays for it. This is a lesson to all of us out here, right? We think we're being hawks, we think we're being cool, we do a gay joke, and then we will be just like that. Fucking shit. Who keep us accountable for our actions. What we say.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
This, I bet. You did right when you're 255. I know I'm 255 pounds. I know I look like this stuff doesn't bother me. It hurts my feelings, man. It always has. It always has.
Soft. Soft. To steal the line from that guy that used to rate rappers, softest baby thighs. Ghostface Killer. I've never heard of him.
God bless you, man. I wish I could. I have double hands.
It hurts my feelings. Oh, dude. Both. Squeezing his boobs. He probably has those too.
Never done this. I bet. You did right when you're I'm too sensitive. So it
gets worse. The hole always gets deeper for sure.
Oh, shit. I look like this. You ask me it's okay and doesn't bother me? Yes, it really hurts my feelings. So this is where what's with the Trash Tuesday beef? When are we going to settle the Trash Tuesday beef? It's settled as far as did you try?
I do declare I'm a gay southern man. Bless your heart, Andrew Schultz. I do declare I did not ask her to walk to my truck. Because I am interested in men. I am a masculine man. I have never touched a dick. I need another masculine man to do the things she accused me of. Asking for. I am not
Too long? No, I've never done this. I bet you did right when you're Andy Letterman to your truck. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Deuces.
Deuces Macchiato.
What are your thoughts on this, dude?
Oh, the editing is great. At the end of the Deuces Macchiato, the big little JPEG there. Good job.
There's more of that coming too.
Oh, wow.
I like that as a tag now. The Deuces Macchiato at the end.
Yeah, some of the things are insanely funny and you forget them because there's so many things. But Deuces Macchiato is pretty good.
I heard it both ways, Brendan. This one's posted by Minimum Sky 2305. It's called At Least You Did an Hour. Ringo Poppy was 23 minutes beat. Alright, let's see.
Girls, like even at the funeral, families like, oh, can you guys share some stories about them? Yeah. And then all the boys were all together. I was like, you do it. You go last. I'm like, I don't want to do it. And then also the brother went up and crushed. He had like 8 to 4.
Crushed. I mean, you expect this from Bob, but no matter what, whatever he's talking about, anything, he's going to say something like that.
The brother would be crushed.
But also,
he spilled the beans on these motherfuckers.
Funny laugh on that. Yeah. I don't need another L on my fucking resume. I'm not going up at a funeral.
All your specials and then
we're like, just play Gringo Poppy.
It's Gringo funeral.
We're already sad.
Hey man, you did it. Okay? Not everybody even has the balls to like put out an hour of material. Right?
Joke about it.
Fucking Eric doesn't even know how long it is. Great friend, Eric.
He saw the first chunk, he's like, wow, I'm
assuming he's like, I guess it's probably gonna last for an hour or so.
Motherfucker just goes.
Dumbass mama.
With the,
23 minutes.
He doesn't know. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We couldn't sit through the 23 minutes. And then 8 of it. That's fucking music.
He's roasting himself.
Wait, 8 of it is music? Do you think his comedy is like sing-songing?
He's doing a little bit like we do. You know, when people joke about something we do and we exaggerate, you know? He's doing the beginning where it's like, big boys, and people douched him for how long that was and ridiculous. And he's like, and the song was that he's learning a little little bit, but you know he's going to regress soon. He always like understands for a moment and back down to complete, almost as if he never understood at all.
I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about because every episode's 10 minutes, so. Let's see. It was a hustle, baby. You had the first 5 minutes is intro, you came out like a black wedding, like, whoa, good electric slide. Slide to the left. No, but yeah, it was an interesting wedding. You know, I had a really good time. Okay, so I thought it was a funeral one. I'm on a wedding.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah. Well, Papa's changing, right?
Yes. Yeah, we'll see if it stays up with the other.
Well, this is a reheat, but still I thought very funny and willing to watch again. We definitely seems like 30 times. But it goes by Dazzling Rabbit 633. It's called Fuck It. I'll reheat maybe the most unbelievable lie Brendan never told. All of a sudden he was also MOL3 $TED'd by a guy with Downs.
Listen, 9. I got molested by a guy with Down syndrome. Don't laugh, man. I'm not laughing. Dude, I got molested. I got molested. No, I'm telling you, I was a visual analysis. You know what you caught up? He was like,
He's trying to say he got paid. I vaguely remember. I don't even remember this, but he got paid by someone with Down syndrome.
That's not Josh Wolford. Who's this?
I think that is Josh Wolford.
Okay, then I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, come on. And then even Brian Callen's trying to be like, no, Bobby.
And the shoes are crazy.
Yeah, oh, dude, thank you for pointing out the obvious, dude. Look at that, dude. What is with him and cheetah print?
He loves it. I can't get into it.
You'll never catch me with cheetah print. I'll tell you that right now, today.
A lot of his shoes look like candy that you'd eat as a child.
That's great.
Same color scheme.
Well, speaking of Bobby Lee, we got this posted by Guild Guitars called Bobby Lee is one of my closest friends. I would eat his shoes any day of the week.
Yeah, they look should be like it. I'll have the shop shoes. Or my son in there, my daughter.
And can you also put a pint of vodka in there?
So you can only have
Drink out of my shoes.
You can only have one shop shoe, okay? You have to eat your dinner first.
Oh, man.
Bobby Lee is one of my closest friends. Me and Bobby talk a lot. Bobby's one of my closest friends, man.
Oh, really, dude?
Brian's closer with Bobby. He's always been closer with Bobby than I was. Like, we didn't talk like weekly or anything. If I saw him at the store, we're always cool. But it's not like if I tell you just the truth, I don't talk to Bobby. I didn't talk to him before. So there's no falling out. We were never that close. I'm looking at me, I was never that close. Me and my relationship is whatever. But I hope you were never friends.
I know it's not really well. Maybe it is right. I'm just missing it, but the music was far.
Yeah.
That just sounded like that guy that you put me onto, Mac DeMarco.
Oh, yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I hope that didn't get cut out on the public episode because it might be a popular song because I liked it when I first saw it.
Yeah, I'm like, download that.
Well, basically, if you missed that part, it's just Brendan Lee. I said Brendan Lee.
Yeah.
Brendan shot line about being Bobby Lee's friend again.
Yeah, which is a classic now.
Classic. Well, at least Papa is being honest. Posted by, what is that? Jerry? I feel like it's a slur, like a Reddit slur.
Hopefully not, but it does look like something that if we put it in the YouTube channel, it could be.
It's at least Papa's being honest, painted narrative. Win this truck before I have the chance to flip it. So far it's good. This week only, any merch gets you 30x entries. Plus, we just dropped some fire ass bundles. DriveFastAllGas.com.
They keep fucking up. They can't stop fucking up.
Hashtag forward, hashtag F150, hashtag giveaway, hashtag truck.
I don't really understand the entries thing because I saw that on the website. It's like some gets you 30x, 100x.
Yeah.
Does that mean they put your name in 30 times if you buy it?
It doesn't make sense.
No.
That makes no sense.
It seems like math that's like, needlessly hard on them.
Yeah.
They gotta figure that out. Why?
Yeah.
Let's see.
doesn't. It's like if I buy one shirt, why don't you just pay one time 90 times?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Anyways, to each their own, dude.
They're marketing geniuses. They get it.
They know a lot more than we do. I'll tell you that right now. This one's posted by Get Off These Nuts 5000.
Isn't that
Oh, it's Sean McCorkle, which makes sense with all this typing.
Sean? Yeah, he's a writer.
It's called Remember That Time. You can go check out the subtitle because that's. Should we read it or no?
I don't think we should read the whole thing.
Let's see this clip though. I wouldn't do any better. They offered me free beer knuckle. It does feel like you're fighting bears, like the way he says it, even though it's the same word.
Like beer knuckle? I don't know if I want to do that.
Bear knuckle.
That's how I got the gig. I won't do that. They'll see millions come out and then you turn down that. Kids, man. Goddamn beer knuckle. If they give me the right matchup, give me like a zero con beer knuckle. Yeah, the guy can't wrestle jiu-jitsu. Sign me up, but they're not doing that. That's not this. Yeah, he's got these steps.
So, decent hips is all there. I'm assuming Sean McCorkle's just going off on Shop here. Yeah, so he's talking about it's crazy how that fight was close to happening, but Shop backed out basically of the Zero Gauntlet fight. So
I didn't see this post because I had been on Reddit recently. I guess just 5 days ago. But I'm assuming what he's doing is just poking holes in all of the ridiculous parts of the thing, and he would know more because he did it with me.
yeah,
He's one of the keys, man.
yeah. Okay, so sorry. This is sad. I saw this week on Jags.
Yeah.
It's posted by. Yeah, he's one of the keys, man. Yeah. Okay, so sorry. This is sad. I saw this week on Jigs. It's posted by Toxoplasmosis and posted today. Never too late.
I think you sent me this.
Yeah. Brian Callen, come to see Brian Callen.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Really bad, but that's what they do. They do fucking bad shtick like that.
Yeah.
Or at least Brian does.
Yeah.
You can't really sink lower than Brian, I don't think.
Yeah. If you woke up as a different person, who would you want to be?
You mean over Brian or Shop?
I mean, yeah, I was trying to fool you. I'll say one of those. Okay, yeah.
Over Brian, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be Brian.
Scoob, you're just stupid.
Yeah.
Brian, God knows what he is.
Well, let's take a little break for our sponsors here. Just post my Papi Chocho. Actual video of me in this heat. Yeah, we're sponsored by Homeless Cats everywhere, dude.
They're always relaxed, you know?
Yeah. Support homeless cats whenever you see them in the wild. Take videos of them and give them catnip. This is called Someone Check the Pulse of This Podcast, Please. Hosted by Mark Wigsky. All right. The beginning is fucking hilarious. That's all I saw, and I stopped watching.
It looks like he's about to drink Pepto-Bismol.
Propaganda from CNN, they bought into it. It's like, all right, fine. It's almost like a defiant thing.
Chugs Pepto.
Yo, what up, the Land of Oz?
On the pod. You do that before you start recording.
What does Pepto-Bismol do?
It's for your stomach. It's like if you just ate some your stomach.
Just living LIVIN. How about you? What's new in your neck of the woods? Okay, what'd you learn about camping? Okay, that makes sense. Are you going camping sometime soon? And how was that? You're camping right now? Oh, that's baller. Are you alone?
California's congressional districts.
Okay, so very well. Isn't it cold?
Television legend, the Golden Age.
That's pretty cold.
Finishes up here on KFI AM 640. Now let's get the latest.
All right. Well, that helps.
Here's the latest. The Justice Department
There you go. Are you sleeping under the stars or in the tent? Okay.
on this podcast themselves unpack.
Oh yeah, I slept. I was up really late with my friends, so um, I slept all day, which is not uncommon when I'm hanging out with people from all over the world and they have different hours than I do. And now I'm going to try to get UFC 321, Aspinall versus Gain. It's on tonight, so I'm just getting that. Yeah, you like UFC?
Get the latest info about COVID-19 vaccines at getvaccineanswers.org. It's up to you.
America's #1 podcast network. Open the free iHeart app and explore podcasts like just one moment. Did I miss it or something? Abu Dhabi. Oh, maybe I did. Wait, I did. It was on this morning. Um. Okay, so Aspinall won in round one, and oh yeah. Okay, so I thought it was in the United States. I should know. All right. Um. What did I think of Brock Lesnar? I think he brought a lot of popularity to mixed martial arts, and he seemed to me like somebody who couldn't be stopped, but he was stopped in his, I forget what fight it was. It might have been with like Islam or something. I forget who. Um, he just looked like he was going to destroy him, and then ended up losing. And he just was such a beast. I believe he played Division 1. Well, he was a wrestler, and then did some football, I think, for a little bit, and then came to UFC, became a fan favorite, and then went to the WWE. And there have only been a few guys who have been from one sport to an, even if the WWE isn't like a real sport. And that was somewhat interesting to me because he was popular in both. So overall, I'm a fan of Brock Lesnar. His daughter, I think, is like a shot put champion at Colorado State, and she's marrying some football player. And they're gonna have like giant children. So he'll be a hopefully a happy grandfather, and just overall think that he is a good advocate for the sport. How about you? What do you think of him? Okay, what did you think they did with the cameras that was different? Oh, okay. Because of the professionalism of the people who were the behind the scenes.
Successful for Coppola's gangster he's about the mafia. But for movies
Yeah,
in general,
I'm in agreement with you on that. It did
Godfather's prospects for successful
have a certain
in fact, before its release,
quality that is difficult to replace. Then people look at it, I think, years later and have an even further heightened nostalgia effect on it from it because it looks so good.
It's based on my co-host Mark's best-selling book of the same title. And on this show, The Godfather's birth. The book really happened. Bible interviews with Francis Ford Coppola.
Well, they
Robert Evans.
certainly, I think, don't value the people as much now. They're more replaceable, and that knowledge can get lost.
What's true and what's not.
Did you see there was controversy in the Minnesota Vikings versus the um, Los Angeles Chargers game, where allegedly, you can't really tell, but maybe the kicker of the Vikings kicked the ball, and the ball hit one of the wires that the flyby cameras on, and like made it so he didn't make the kick. Did you see this? Yeah, yeah. I think if that happens, they're supposed to do a do-over, but um, it was only caught afterward. And if they change anything on it, it changes the Las Vegas and gambling lines and stuff, and they don't want to touch that. So um, I tried to see it, and it's really difficult to see. I mean, if it did change the trajectory, which some people say that they saw, then at least the kicker of the Minnesota Vikings was like, "Hey, this should not count against me because I don't want to lose my job." And you can really easily lose your job as a kicker by just having one or two bad kicks um, in clutch situations because kickers are somewhat replaceable. There are a lot of guys out there who are good who could take the job, um, especially if you get into a funk. And this guy was just saying, like, look, I shouldn't be penalized for this. This is unfair. But the NFL said, what is the phrase they used? They said it was an optical illusion, which is like, I don't know if the NFL should be defining plays based on optical illusions. You're kind of gaslighting 50% of the fans who think that this ball literally hit the wire. Now, there were some people who were saying it's impossible that it hit the wire and it is an optical illusion, but then there were some zoom ins on the kick and it did hit the wire. Anyway, it goes to the point of the improvement with cameras in the NFL, and a lot of this is perhaps automated, or you don't have a guy like you did maybe in 1989 with the NFL, who've been doing it for 20 years, had been to every stadium, and just had a certain feel of how to be a cameraman. Like in today's day and age, you've got a guy who's maybe out of college a couple of years, who's just familiarizing themselves with this technology. It's just a different world. You don't see the old um, photographers and cameramen like you once did. You do see some, but right. They will they will occasionally be, I don't know, for like Fox or CBS on Sunday, especially towards the end of the year, they'll be like, you know, John Smith has been with us for 25 years behind the camera, giving you a view into the gridiron every Sunday. He's going to be retiring at the end of the year. Like, you'll occasionally get that, but not it's not that often that they do that. And I understand people take different jobs and such, but um, yeah. One thing I've always been surprised on, actually really surprised, is with the amount of cameras that they have in the NFL and the amount of games that I watch, I still don't get familiarized with the referees. I just don't really follow. Like, I'm surprised that I don't know more referees, but they really change it up so that you don't. I mean, how many referees can you name that are currently referees? I can name one. I think Sean Hockley, and that's just because his dad was a referee. I think that's his name. But like, isn't that something that we can name, like all these running backs and wide receivers and such, but you can't. Even though we're seeing these referees all the time, there's something just like in our brains that's just like, don't memorize this information. That's true. There's an argument to be made. I agree with you, but there's an argument to be made as well that you don't see those players' faces, but you see the referee's face like 40 times a game. Yeah. And you only really hear like the head referee's name ever. Um, I find it interesting. Something like at least 70% of all referees live in like between Los Angeles and San Diego. It's like Orange County is like the hub of where referees live. They don't really live that many other places. Yeah, and the other thing is they're supposed to have a job. They're all like lawyers, and they are able to support themselves in other ways as well. They don't want to make it tempting to people to be able to bribe these guys, so they make sure that they're um, as well paid as possible. Right. I'm in agreement with you on that. Um, they they used to have, well, it's still this way, but the NFL was one of the big places that like special forces and intelligence agencies would go because much of the NFL operations is, it's controlled by billionaires, and they want to make sure that they limit any leaks that come out of the league. Like, for instance, just a moment, Ms. Sneeze, maybe. Pardon me. In the I think the NFL has been around 100 years, not in the same iteration that we see it today, but in like 100 years of the NFL being played, they've never had one open referee scandal, unlike the NBA, which has had a bunch of them. I mean, I shouldn't say referee scandal. I should be more specific, where you have a referee betting on the game. And I just don't believe that. I think that. Okay, what's the reason? Okay, what's the reason? Yeah, but they've got. Yeah, there is. I can't. To the NBA, I don't know. I can tell you, Bob Knight played at Army, and then I think Mike Krzyzewski. But like aside from that, not really. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there. I think it's easier to rig the NBA as well because it's not watched as much, and the there are 82 games throughout the regular season, and in the NFL it's like 17. It's just far more opportunities, and a lot of times, like in a lot of these cities, let's say, I don't know, like not a big city like Memphis, and if Memphis played, I don't know, the Mavericks at Memphis on a random Tuesday night, and the stadium's only a third full, it's easier to just pull some shenanigans if you need. You don't necessarily need anything but the teams just not to score a certain amount of points. And so you just call more fouls. Can you hear me? Just one moment. Okay, excellent. Just one moment. I'm going to reset my device. I am getting, there's a lot of delay that I'm hearing. So just one moment, and I'm going to do so. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Actress June Lockhart, we love it for playing